This is really important, the message that we're going to give you right now. It's going to help you change your perspective. And it's going to help you to take things lighter in your life. That helps you to transform and by, how can we say that? By giving less attention to the things that seem now so important. But after we have been connecting with you and you starting to see our perspective, you will change your perspective and therefore your experience and your reality. So stay with us. Let us start by opening a portal. So I'm opening that portal of that high frequency, that loving light, that source energy. So whatever happens here in this space together is of higher frequency, loving light. My body moves the moment I allow more of that higher frequency energy in. And if you're able to sense energy, you will notice that. So how I work is highly intuitive. I don't know what we're going to do today. I stay empty as much as I can and just allow what needs to come through in this moment for us starseed here on Earth. So let's see what it is that we need to hear or experience, to learn, or to upgrade ourselves with. So give me a moment to tune in. Okay, I'm going to channel the Know Yet What. Thou on earth, thou beings on earth, thou sovereign beings on earth, thou beings on earth, being busy, busy bees, being busy. So what I notice, the channeling is some words and some is images that I'm getting. So it's more a translation than at that moment of me translating what I'm seeing. So it becomes a co-creation. You beings on earth, small beings on earth, and we don't mean this diminishing small beings, but just be aware of the whole universe, the universes, the grandness of it, and you being a small element of it. Not that you're less important, but I want you to see in the big scheme of things that you are a human, a one person, a one human there in this grand scheme of life, of consciousness, of awareness. And you are, that's the busy bee part, and you being so busy on earth trying to figure out doing this and that, and if you look from a distance at earth, it looks so busy. It's crawling here, it's crawling there, and again we say this from love, and we are talking to I can't put a finger on it because I think it's very non-physical, it's very etheric, yeah. It's more kind of light beings, which could be anything. Okay, we just leave it there. Happy with that information. You are so busy there on that planet Earth, and this is really important, the message that we're going to give you right now. It's going to help you change your perspective. And it's going to help you to take things lighter in your life. That helps you to transform and by, how can we say that? By giving less attention to the things that seem now so important. But after we have been connecting with you and you starting to see our perspective, you will change your perspective and therefore your experience and your reality. So stay with us. I love that. So back to your small human, a small, insignificant human in the grand schemes of things. And again, we say that out of love. And of course, you're highly significant in the great scheme of things as well. We say the insignificant part because we want you to pay less importance. We want you to give less importance to your daily struggles. It is not significant. It is not important. And I know you have things going on. We are aware. We are aware. But how would it be if you would come from a higher perspective, a different view on your life, and you would feel perhaps the things I'm struggling with are less important than I thought they are. That is not what life is about, of me struggling and trying to figure it out, of me not knowing how to pay the rent. And I hear your objection. We come back to that. Of me as a human not knowing how to deal with people, or how to deal in such a way that it gives me joy and pleasure and energy. How to go about the decisions you have to make, the struggles you're dealing with. Health is a big one of it. And you don't need to figure all of that out. We are giving you how I was thinking a permission slip or a discount code. That's how it almost looks. Let's go with the permission slip for you to let go of all those responsibilities of doing life. Because as a human, if you feel that, Alice is reminded of the time, it was not a time, I was just seeing something on social media where it said, we have just one lifetime, so make the best of it, and then a whole story around it. But you don't. You're not having just one lifetime. And in our human perspective, it's so beautiful that we think we have a life, and then we die, and then we reincarnate in a new body in that timeline, and we have a life, and we die, and then we come back into a new body in our human perspective of time. Thank you for that explanation. Exactly. There is no such thing. And it's great that you humans have that, so you can make sense of things, but it's also a big, it holds you back in many ways, because everything is happening at the same time. You are not one human in one life in this moment in time. Are you ready for what's coming now? I'm still channeling. You are a human. And a human in another life at the same time. And a human in another life at the same time. An extraterrestrial alive at the same time. A light being at the same time. A plant, an animal, a tree at the same time. All of that at the same time. You are all of that at the same time. And so much more. Okay, some of you are curious, but what else then? What more? Well, you are all of that and more in the sense that we are all one. Everything is one. There is no separation. There is no you and me. I'm still channeling. There is no separation. You are all of that, and you are everything and everyone and nothing and no one at the same time. So are you then the other person that is not part of your soul complex? You can say, yes, you are. You are everything. There is no separation. So close your eyes for a moment if you did not already. And feel into that for a moment. Expand your awareness first into all that you are, the lives that you are living in other dimensions or in this dimension on the planet, as another human being or as an extraterrestrial somewhere else, or a light being or a plant on another universe, and so much more. So many lifetimes at the same time, millions of lifetimes at the same time, all part of this one soul complex that you belong to. This is your family in a way. Not that the way you experience family on earth, but this is your soul tribe. It's a huge tribe, and you all belong to the same soul complex. You all have the same, you can say the same memories. You are starting every new life with that soul imprint. And blanco, I mean, you can fill in some blank spots there, but there's that soul imprint in all of them, and you are all of them. Now, feel into that. Feel into all that you are. And then feel beyond that, that you are part of everything. You are the universe. You are the sun. You're the moon, the stars. You're the earth, you're the planets. You're a reptile. You're a molecule. You're water. You're everything. Through all different times and all different dimensions, you are everything. One with everything. All these different soul complexes, all these different imprints, all this different expression of Source, of God, of the universe, however you want to call it. And you are that as well. There is no limitations of what you are. You are it all. So expand yourself in all that you are right now, right here. We're holding the frequency for you to make it easier to expand. So after this, you take this home, that expansion. Hey, hey, sing, hey, sing, hey, sing, hey. Okay, I'm just supporting the energy here so you can feel more and more in that expansion. So try to really maybe even open your arms wide and feel the expansion of your aura. I'm just supporting that here to keep that energy high. Sehinga, 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 hey, 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 sehinga, hey, say. And while you keep that grand expansion there, I want you to come back from that into your soul complex, as if you, let's say, as if you are aware of that allness that you are, that oneness that you are. But then come back with your awareness to that, so that both exist at the same time. The other awareness, you can say it like that. The other awareness focuses on your soul complex. All the beings that you are, all the entities, all the systems that you are, that belong to the same soul complex. So it narrows it down a bit. just want to come back to who you are right now here in this space. So then shrink as such back into, while you have the awareness of your expansion of oneness, while you have the awareness of your soul complex and all these different systems within that, I want you to come back with your awareness at the same time to this one human experience you have here. And then feel and become aware that this human that you are is that soul complex and is that allness and oneness at the same time, compacted into your human. Now, we want to come back to the you being significant and insignificant. Insignificant in the way of you are part of everything. Your personality, your human experience in the grand scheme of things is not the most important. Your daily little things that make you suffer, your thinking that make you suffer, in feelings that are created by it, your perception of the world around you, of yourself, the limitations, the limited beliefs, the not being good enough, not being worthy, is so irrelevant, insignificant. And we're not saying it doesn't exist for you. We know it does, but it's not what you are. So can you drop it? Can you leave it? Can you put less significance to it? Your traumas, let's focus on those. Those weighed heavy on you. Those that you know and not aware of, those can weigh heavy on you. And it feels so important to work them out and to be with them and to let your life unfolds through the lens of that trauma that you had in this or another lifetime. It is coloring your life. And do you see how that trauma is just there to have you having an experience, you having an experience of overcoming your trauma? It's called a learning experience. We get it, says Alice. It is not significant, it is not important. You can choose to stay with it now that you're aware of it. You have a choice. Am I staying with it? Am I carrying it along? Do I let it color my life? Do I make decisions from that colored me, colored by that trauma? Or do I make decisions from a place of being it all? And perhaps I don't need to make decisions as such. Bravo, I hear. You could say from the clouds are all these beings that are here with us today. Bravo. Like, yeah, they're bravoing about, do you need to make any decisions at all? And they're like, no, you don't. There is no need for you to make decisions. Yes, perhaps the one dropping it all. That might be a great decision. So much encouraged by everything and everyone that is here. Let's drop it. Let's get rid. No, not get rid of it. Let it be what it is. You don't need to give it meaning. You don't need to carry that weight. It is a choice to carry it or not to carry it. So what you want to choose. Okay. And what do you do next? You drop it. Just imagine it's in your hands. And you turn your hands around, open to the ground. And then you open your hands and you drop it to the ground, to the earth. And it will be dissolved by the earth and transmuted by Mother Gaia for you. You just drop it. But is it that simple? But it's that simple. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't mean anything. It is just there being thrown at you for you having an experience to overcoming it. We are offering you to overcome it right here and now. Do you want to overcome the trauma? Or are you so attached to it? We get it. Are you so attached to it that you want to stay with it? Because it can't be that simple. You having suffered your whole life, or however long, to this point, that it's too simple. You just drop it and that was it? Couldn't I have dropped it? No. Come back. There's so much love. By the way, Alice, I want to send, there's so much love coming into this field right now, coming to you, at you. So much love for where you are in your life, and you carrying all that heaviness with you. So much love. And I also ask you to make the decision of dropping it. They're here to support you in that. But it's a decision that only you can make. So do you want to drop it and give less importance to it? Because you keep holding on to it. And that's what the human experience is. So that's what it is. That's how it goes. Because you believe that you're only this one human being that has to get through life the best way possible. But you do that with a heavy bag of sand, or trauma and issues and things and beliefs and values, and I'm looking for the one word. I can't find it right now. Everything in there that holds you back, and you're trying to walk with that heavy bag on your feet, dragging it along and dragging it along. And for some of you, that bag is smaller. And for some of you, it's like, how can I even walk with this? How do I even get through life with this? But it needs to come with me. And now we're saying there's a cord there that you can just cut loose. We're giving you the scissor. Just cut it loose. Imagine doing that right now. Cut loose that bag that you're carrying along. But was it that simple? Yes, but you didn't know. And now you know. So imagine you have that scissor and you cut it loose and you leave it there to dissolve. The weather will, the sun, the rain, the thunder, the wind will take care of it. So it can be transmuted through the earth. Leave it there if you want. It is that simple. And then we would like to ask you to breathe in deeply. And whenever you breathe out and you feel there is still something in your system that have creeped from that bag into your body, because that's what it does. I want you to imagine you breathe it all out. So take that deep breath in. And when you breathe out, you breathe it all out into the earth. Let Gaia take care of it for you. Let it go. One more time. And feel that lightness of being, that emptiness, which is actually your natural state of being. Some people feel scared of the emptiness. But this is your natural state if you don't carry all the heaviness. It feels like it's nothing. You might not feel it right now. We just want to describe for those that do. It feels like you're nothing. And that is exactly what we're talking about. You're nothing, insignificant, and you're everything and absolutely significant at the same time. Know that. Know thyself in all your facets. Know thyself and live from that place of knowing. and feel that insignificance of your human experience and all these things that feel it's drag or suffering or not of the light. See it as insignificant in the big scheme of things, and then tap into all that you are and feel how significant you are, being part of it all. Because all us together and all it together is holding the oneness. We are that oneness. And that with that we depart in love. Oof, waves of energy departing my body as they are leaving it. Oof, so beautiful. Beautiful co-creation. Stay with that. And if you like this video, my human is kicking in, please give it a thumbs up and let me know how you experience this. Stay with yourself, drink water, take well care of yourself, ground yourself if you need to. You're being so loved. If you feel the energy, there is so much love for you here. So much cheering and applauding for whatever you do and wherever you are in your life. You're amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm speaking for all of us here. So much love. And we're meeting next time. Bye-bye.